Gather around, everyone, and heed again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and of course, Happy Legion! So Legion should be out by now. I'm recording this early because, knowing my luck, I'm going to be out there leveling in Legion right there along with you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video in the meantime. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. There are no problems, there are no DDoS attacks that are happening on the servers, and all of that fun stuff. But first, I need to update a few things. So obviously, I'm not going to be... This isn't live. I'm not doing this live. I'm going to be recording it in advance so that I can get some Legion footage. So I'm just going to make that point clear when I'm talking about this stuff. And second of all, so I'm going to go ahead and point this out, and you guys have already seen this from Dungeons and Drakfus, but for those who didn't, I'm actually a level higher than I should be. I'm going to go ahead and quickly explain that. When I was on my way to go do the dead mines on Drakfu, so that we could get the video, there was a Legion invasion going on in Westfall at that time. And I didn't participate or anything like that. I stuck to the rules that I set. However, when you're in a zone that's doing a Legion invasion, any kills and things like that do get credited to you even though you're not involved. And it just so happened that at that one point, they killed a Legion commander, and it dinged me 56. I'm not necessarily counting this against myself because it was events that were outside my control. I hope you guys don't count it either. Since, again, I didn't participate in the invasion. I was just trying to get footage for dead mines. Now, with that being said, another thing that I need to take care of is I actually forgot to turn in a quest the last time. So let's go ahead and start there in the Burning Steps. No, Ariak, I don't want to talk to you. Well, here's your flame flies. Nice work! More pets for Kibble.
Have a good one.
Right, and he actually does give you a pet if you want it, which is the tiny flame fly. Just because I don't want them in my inventory, I'll just go ahead and add it. And so yeah, we're going to continue on in Burning Steps today. I am hoping to get to at least Swamp of Sorrows, and I'm hoping that people are actually... I already know of at least a couple of people that are going to be watching this while they're leveling in Legion, so I'm a little flattered by that. I never thought I would be doing content like that, because I'm usually that guy too. I'm watching stuff while I'm doing Legion or Warlords of Draenor. Like that first day, I actually don't do anything. I literally run... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm literally running the music. I'm running the dialogue because I don't want to miss anything story related, and I actually want to listen to the soundtrack for the first time. And then a couple of days later is when I actually will turn the audio off. I'll go listen to a podcast or something. Oh, and the other thing that I also need to point out is some people might notice in my hotbars I have a new ability. I don't know when this changed. I don't particularly care, but now I have the ability Spinning Crane Kick. Finally! I have some more AoE that I can start pummeling people with, and I am nothing but happy about that. So, right now, our questing is actually going to take us into Black Dragon territory, because we're going to be taking care of the Black Dragon Flight and their little alliance with the Blackrock Orcs here. But that's okay, because we got stuff to take out. Yay! I'm Drakfu. I get to punch things. That's all I care about. Oh, cute little obsidian elemental. There we go. And obviously, if you guys are seeing my decision beforehand, I've actually been getting a lot of questions since last weekend on whether or not I'm going to be live streaming Legion content. I don't know. I'm leaning towards no, just because I've been having a lot of internet trouble over the weekend, and I'm also really worried that, like with Warlords, we're going to get another DDoS attack or something like that that's going to hurt that aspect for me. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing it or not. If I am, obviously, you guys win. I'm just going to say that right now. Hi, Whelp Tamer Akumi. You want to know what I know that you don't? You're dead. And that's all you need to know. Whee! Spinning Crane Kick! I likes doing that. Now, I want to be kind of sparing with this, with the killing of these guys, because I actually do need to go to other camps. So I'm not just going to kill every black dragon in my path. Otherwise, this is going to get kind of spread out too thin. But that's all right, because we do have other things that we need to kill. And, of course, I'm hoping you guys are having a great experience with Legion. I, of course, am recording this over the weekend, and that's going to be very, very helpful for me so that I can actually spend some time with Legion. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my hands on Legion. But I have decided that this time around, since, you know, I have a kid, I'm probably not going to stay up till midnight to watch it debut. I mean, they already gave me the... I usually did have a tradition with new expansions where I would play, like, whatever new race or whatever was coming in. So, like, for example... when Burning Crusade hit, I played the Blood Elf starting zone that opening night. Kind of regretted that because I don't think Blizzard thought that one out very well. But I did that, and then in Wrath, I did the Death Knight starting zone first night. Cataclysm, I did the Worgen starting zone. Mists of Pandaria, I made a level 1 monk, but it wasn't a Pandaren. It's my human monk. And played that for a while. And Warlords... Warlords, I started up the Tanan jungle experience and got myself into Shadow Moon. This time around, however, since the Demon Hunter came out early, I am not doing anything. And it's just because I have a kid now. And I need to get my beauty sleep. I'm sure fellow parents out there can understand. Okay, and here is Acrid. We need to look for him. You've arrived, Drakfu. Oh, and he's got a Worm Rest Accord tabard. I wonder if he's a dragon. Give him the rescued whelplings and a deal with the dragon. Yes, the whelplings. I will take care of them. As for the agreement I made with your father earlier, tell him that I will hold up my end of the bargain. You will have your dragon for the battle against the orcs. We share your grudge against the Blackrock clan. You're a red dragon, aren't you? Your conspirators informed me of your plan. I shall see you on the battlefield, painted with the ashes of the elementals. Oh, so he's a red dragon. He's going to paint himself black. Ah ha ha ha. We're about to create a diplomatic incident amongst the dragonflights. So I don't know how diplomatic that actually is. Yeah, this is going to be the first time with an expansion that I'm not doing things that night, and it's simply because I have a kid now, and if I don't go to bed, like, around the time my kid goes to bed, oh, getting up is horror. Getting up is absolute horror. But instead, what I'm hoping to do is, like I said, I'm recording this stuff early so that I can, in turn, take a few days off, hopefully, and play Legion and gather footage. I don't know how much I'm actually going to record. Like, if I have internet problems, I'll probably turn off the camera. Just so that I don't have to deal with too many frustrating issues. But I am excited. I'm already making battle plans for, like... I think I've already made the plans for, like, maining 4 characters for raids. I like to be able to be that guy in the raid team that can fulfill a specific role. So if we need a melee DPSer, I like to have a class that can do it. So I've got 4 of them. And those are probably going to be the ones that I do the first... class hall campaigns with. I'm going to keep quiet about that for the moment unless somebody outright asks to know what they are. But you guys will see the footage, because if I run it live stream, then you guys are going to see my druid. My druid's obviously the first one that's going to go through. I wants my boomkin. I wants to make little worgans. Okay, we need one more dragon, and I think... Yeah, I passed him. So I need to go find Tugnar Gormaw. Well, it's not necessarily a black dragon, but it could be a Blackrock orc. Ooh, Dreamfoil. We're going to grab that too. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. But I can already tell you that this will not affect the uploads on the channel. Oh, here we go. Hi, Tugnar. You're a Draconid. Oh, that's cute. You did Wind Fury. There we go. So we now have that taken care of. We need to get 7 more black dragons, though. Woohoo! And another question that I did get is, like, am I going to do anything with Legion, like a review of some kind? I'm going to be doing a review, but if you're asking if I'm going to be doing, like, a Drak tries, again, I'm not sure. I know that I'm probably going to be vlogging or something like that, giving my opinions on Legion or streaming. So you'll at least get something regarding Legion, and I'm going to keep it as little as I can, because obviously I do more than just WoW, and I like doing the WoW videos, don't get me wrong, but I don't want them to eclipse the other content on the channel. I'm already afraid they're doing that enough. There we go. Ariok, where the heck did you go? Alright, let's turn these in. Yes. You serve your father. I get it. Blood Tour. Ariok is covered in blood and sweat. That was exactly what I needed.
Go forth to victory.
And then Draconic Vanguard. Oh, no. Okay, my bad. I thought he was going to go to his whole speech again. Your kill count is adding up, Drakfu. We're chipping away at them, and we are going to win.
May your blades
Yes,
never
yes we will. So placing the pawns. Oh, I think this broke it. You hear a buzzing in your ear. Uh-oh, it's time for... who is Eitrig?
Drakfu, it sounds like you and Avalok have finished with your tasks. I've also finished mine. Return to Flamecrest. I've prepared a few packages to deliver to the big 3. Thorgazog, Niralak, and Zelon. You've already met General Thorgazog. This will be your chance to meet the other 2. That's it. Or that is, before you kill them.
Okay, so we're heading back to Flamecrest. That is awesome. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm back on track. That's actually something I'd love to know in the comments. Like, how many of you guys are actually going to be doing something that night? Like, are you saving the Demon Hunter starting experience for midnight release, or have you already done it? Are you saving Broken Shore or the Dalaran Ulduar questline that's out there right now? Are you saving any of that? Or are you just going to bounce right into your artifact? I'd like to know what people are actually doing. I know a couple of friends who are waiting, some are not. Some of them just want to get in there so they can get ready to raid. And I completely understand that. That's kind of why I'm doing it. I was actually debating whether or not to do anything with my druid or just move him into 110 so that I can start working on his gear. Nope. Oh, crap. I didn't want to get all these flamekin, but apparently I don't have a choice in the matter. Get me out of here! Wonderful. Okay. Hey, Eitrig. Give me a second. See if these guys are going to follow me up. No, they're already turning. There we go.
Sug.
Good, you're back. I hope you've still got that disguise. You're going back undercover, Drakfu.
Of course I am. Really? One of them stayed. Fine. You get murdered. I was talking, sir. While I'm thinking about it, let me take a look at these bracers. Yes, this is an improvement.
Loktar.
Okay, so the Blackrock Orcs are my kin. Yeah. I get it. So we have 3 quests. A delivery for Thorgazog.
General Thorgazog is staying among the ogres in the Firegut Furnace, a cave on the western edge of Dreadmaw Rock. I'd like you to deliver this to him and the ogres. Inside this package, you will find the war cutlets you obtained, marinated in the fell slider cider that we took from the Altar of Storms. I would avoid eating it if I were you.
Okay.
Bring it to General Thorgazog. He will make sure that his troops are fed, and, with any luck, he will eat some himself.
Oh, are we playing a prank? Alright, well, then a delivery for Niralak.
The warlocks of the Blackrock clan often practice their magic in the Skull Warren, a cave on the eastern side of Dreadmaw Rock. Their leader, Zelun, is busy elsewhere, so the cave is currently being held by another of the big 3, Dragon Lord Niralak. And Niralak's expertise is in dragons, not in necromancy. I've used the slumber sand on those flamekin you captured. Tried to convince Nirlach that they're warlock imps and not flamekin. When they wake up, they won't be happy.
Okay. And then a delivery for Zalun.
Intel tells us that High Warlock Zalun, the final member of the Big Three, is within the cave top, atop Dreadmaw Peak, preparing for his big moment. He likes to have a great big entrance. He's waiting for a delivery, an orb of domination, with which he can perform a powerful summoning ritual. I want you to give him this.
Eitrigg hands you a glass orb.
This is the clear glass orb that you freed from the Altar of Storms. It is powerless. Give it to Zalun and cross your fingers that he doesn't notice.
For the Horde.
Somehow I have a feeling Eitrigg's going to be off in the distance just giggling like a schoolgirl. Alright, now that we have that taken care of... Do I have my disguise? I don't see it in my inventory. Uh-oh. Did I get rid of it? I might have gotten rid of it. Oh, and this is another thing, too. I'm not sure if I want to open... You know what? I'm going to open them, because otherwise they're just going to sit in my inventory, and I'm going to get frustrated with them.
Strength.
The Blackrock orcs, blah, 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 blah.
Dabu.
Drak?
Strength.
You don't give it to me, either. No, might as well open it. Oh, yay! Well, that's actually a really good item. So, let's go ahead and use that, since it was out of my control. And then, ooh, Warforged. Very nice. If you guys want me to not use these items, then just let me know, because, I mean, it doesn't look like they have any experience bonuses. It's just they're really cool upgrades. Yeah. They're just upgrades, I think. Oh, here's the... I'm looking for a mask in my inventory. That's not what it is. Alright, so off to Dreadmaw Rock we go for all the various deliveries that Drakfu needs to do. Yay! I got to be delivery boy! Drakfu, is there at least something that you're not excited about? No! I like doing things, especially if it involves punching. I like to punch things. I'm having a conversation with myself. And I'm facepalming. I didn't realize that things could get lower than that. But, yeah, they did. So, first things first, let's go ahead and head over to... Oh... I'm trying to think who is on the lower ends and who isn't. There we go. Okay, there might be somebody in the cave. I'm just not sure who. So we'll do our delivery to him first. Okay, Mr. Elemental, are you actually going to try and fight me? Alright. We'll make this quick then. Here we go. My troll mask. It's there. Hi, Mr. Firegut. Please ignore me. This must be Thorgazog, because the quest did say that he was going to be surrounding himself by ogres. Or surrounding himself with ogres. Whee! Yep, there he is. Thorgazog. Hi, buddy.
Zug zug.
What have you got there, soldier? Well, would you look at that? My favorite soldier comes through in the clutch. I'll make sure to get this distributed among the ogres. I'll see you in Redridge, soldier, for the glory of Blackrock.
Strength.
Come on, boys, let's eat! My favorite soldier brought enough warg for everyone!
Yay! I'm such a nice soldier. Oh, this should be interesting. Excuse me. So, let's go ahead and make our next delivery, which I think is actually on the cave on the side. So, we'll do that one first before we head up into the peak. Because the peak is the High Warlock. I know that much. Because there's a big altar. There we go. Ha 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 ha. And if you could see that outhouse off in the distance, that should be where the cave entrance is. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. I actually did have some WoW-related questions. I'm not remembering them off the top of my head. I really should have these things written down somewhere. You'd think I would have thought of that by now, but nope. Some things just slip your mind. In more ways than one. So deep into the Skull Warren is Dragon Lord Niralak. We'll go ahead and drop off his delivery. Hi, buddy.
What do you need?
What? What are these? Oh, are these imps? I'm pretty sure that imps don't just fall asleep in boxes. I'll take your word for it, though. I don't understand any of this warlock crap. Leave them in the corner.
Go forth to victory.
I guess I'll just leave the sleeping imps right over here. Are these even imps? Ugh.
Oh, this is gonna blow up in their faces so hard. Again, you know E-Trig is off the disc is going Oh, I remember one of the questions. Somebody was actually asking because of the recent DDoS attacks that have been happening on WoW, especially since some people are dreading logging in for Legion that first day and whether or not it's going to get DDoSed again. How do I handle stuff like that? And not just in game, but like how did I handle the Warlord's attack? I will admit the Warlord's attack sucked. It really did. Because I was trying to get up to rating. That was my first expansion being a DPS, and so I was trying to get up there so that I could start working on my numbers and not have to worry about the leveling process. Sorry, guys. My cough is especially bad today, especially because of allergy season. So, okay, first of all, we are here at High Warlock Zaloon.
Blood and thunder.
I don't have time for games, fool! Get out of my sight! Pfft, you're late! Do you know how long I've been waiting for that gosh to deliver this orb?
Zaloon looks down at the orb, then up to you.
There's something strange about this orb. It's too...
Zaloon trails off.
Never mind, it must be my nerves talking. Thank you for the delivery, for blood and honor.
Victory.
Alright, so let's see, locked and loaded.
Drakfu, come in. Can you read me? The battle is about to start. I hope you've delivered all those packages. I need you here in Flamecrest, now!
Okay, you don't need to demand things. So, how did I handle the DDoS attack before? Basically, I was in communication with a bunch of people when that happened. So a bunch of me and my guildies were playing on Vent at the same time. So I found out fairly early that they were having issues at the garrison. And just kind of kept things out to questing in the world. Yes, it backed me up in my garrisons, but... and I wished I hadn't. But at the same time, you can't really do anything about that aside from keep questing, because otherwise you're just going to lose time. Eventually, I did have to go back to the garrison, and I did get stuck. What I did was, I went off and did other things. I mean, what else can you do at that point? I didn't just sit here and wait. I went off and worked on other things, worked on potential projects at the time, and stuff like that, because you really can't do much aside from that. I mean, if you want to sit there and curse the hackers for being hackers, then good on you. I mean, it's not really going to change a whole lot. I will admit this time, though, that if that happens, I am prepared with just some other games that I'm working on, and we'll find a way to fill in that gap. All right, E-Trig.
Drakfu's here. We can get started. This is our big moment, Drakfu. I hope you are prepared.
And we get a ring for it. My Blackrock disguise fell off. Hi, Ariok.
This is it.
So assault on Dreadmaw Rock.
This is it, Drakfu. A sad day, but a day in which the Blackrock orcs will learn a powerful lesson. Today, our plan comes to fruition. Come with me. We're going to talk to Acrid and call in that favor that he owes us. Then we'll stop this invasion of Redridge before it even starts.
Good idea. Meanwhile, back at Dreadmaw Rock.
What could be going on? I don't know. Oh boy. What could be happening?
Ah, here's the 3 orc leaders.
We are nearly prepared to start this battle, brothers. Thorgazog, what is the matter? Why are you covering your butt like that? What? No reason. It's just something is very wrong with my stomach. I think it's something I ate. Can you still lead your troops? Do you need to promote one of your sergeants? Timon fell from the Pillar of Ash. Otana was eaten by wolves. Gorloth fell in lava. And most of my sergeants were killed in a free cudgeling accident. I see. Well, do the best you can. And Niralak, why are you all black and smoky? Those imps you had delivered, they woke up and started shooting fireballs at everybody. It was chaos. Delivered? Woke up? What are you talking about? Were you attacked by Flamekin? Imps, Flamekin, whatever, I don't know, Warlock, crap. Demons all look the same to me. Besides, I've been busy dealing with other issues, dozens of other problems on the front lines. You're both failures, but it doesn't matter. With a pit lord on our side, we won't need foot soldiers or dragons. Behold!
I'm not going to try and say that. He's speaking into demonic.
And now, to quickly use the Orb of Domination, before the demon has a chance to get,
Whatever. Hi, Pit Lord. It's so nice to see you. Oh, no, he's beating the crap out of everybody. Warlock, enslaved demon, now. Cast your enslaved demon.
The Pit Lord's loose! We're doomed! Retreat! Quickly, everyone, run towards those dragons! All troops towards the dragons! The dragons will save us! I never called any dragons!
The Blackrock forces are panicking. Strike at them now. Okay, so we actually get to control Acrid. Oh no, Acrid is a black dragon. And basically all you have to do here is take out all these guys. I don't know if we eventually bounce into the Pit Lord, but actually it's a better idea to attack these big brigades of them. So there you go. Oh, and also another question that I did get was, because I've never officially gone into it, like, what are my thoughts on the class, or on the Order Hall system compared to Garrisons? Contrary to a lot of people, I didn't have as many problems with the Garrison as people did. Do I think there was problems? Yes, especially in the fact that it never engaged, or it got you to engage in the world. It never got you to go out into the world to treasure hunt unless you wanted to. So I did think that was a problem. My thoughts on the Order Hall, I've only messed around with it a little bit in the beta, but I've heard the talk about all of the people screaming, oh no, the screams of Garrisons, and this is going to be just as bad as Garrisons. I'm not there. Because again, I don't think the Garrisons were a bad idea, I just think they were a poorly implemented idea. And now that Blizzard has had a chance, you know, a couple patches, a couple years to learn from their mistakes, I think they have, especially with what I actually played in the Order Hall. I actually think it is contrary to a lot of people, I think it is a good idea to have missions go for longer than a day, just because it gives you something to look forward to the next day. I know that sounds really weird, but, you know, it's one of those things that I applaud Star Wars The Old Republic for doing, which, you know, with the professions, you actually had stuff that could go longer than a day. I don't know if it still does. That was a good idea as far as I was concerned, and now that the Order Halls are going to be following that, I like it. There is one thing I agree with some of the WoW community on. I do want to actually... I don't know if I want to have rewards like I did in the Garrisons and Warlords. I don't know if I want to have loot caches from raid bosses. I get that that was an interesting catch-up mechanic for raiders, but it always felt kind of cheaty to me. Especially since, you know, part of the allure of getting gear is being able to go through that struggle with your raid team, and then you get twice the satisfaction for getting your piece. And so I'm not... If they do that again, I'm going to be a little disappointed, because I don't think that's something that's necessary. Instead, I would much rather like to see, you know, if we get something like it, is that the follower comes to me and goes, Drak, holy crap, I found this cave, and we need to go investigate this cave, and this cave is part of 5-man, and you get some unique gear, like, specific to your class and spec. That might be really cool to pull off, but I don't know if that's possible. We'll find out, I have a feeling. There we go. So yeah, I'm not as disappointed by it. In fact, I do like the fact that artifact power has been integrated into the order halls, and that it's a big stinking mission. So basically, you can get a buff that will, I think it's it increases the artifact power of the items that you can get in the questing experience by like 25 to 50%. I like that idea, and I like the fact that you can. It's like a 5-day mission. So it's not something that you can heavily rely on. It still is going to encourage you to go and do world quests, go and do dungeons, things like that to get the artifact power you need. And I'm also happy that in regards to the artifact power that they redid, because the way I understand it in the alpha, it wasn't like this. But Suramar got reworked so that in that zone alone, you can get pretty much the exact amount of artifact power that you did throughout all of the other 4 leveling zones. And that's going to be great for people who are wanting to level as like a healer or a tank, because otherwise they'd have to level with their artifact. And I think tanks wouldn't be as knee-deep in crap as healers would be, but healers would... That would not be a fun experience for them at all. It would take forever to get your healers up to cap and geared. So I like the fact that, you know, you can work on your DPS relic if you want, or your DPS artifact if you want to, in that little bit of experience, or in that little bit of the leveling experience, but it's not bound to it, and then you can just level your healing artifact in Suramar and in dungeons. That makes sense to me. Okay, so that's all 200. So let's go ahead and I think we're heading back to Flamecrest. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. I'm excited for the order halls just as much as I was about garrisons. I'm not saying garrisons were perfect. They had problems. But every expansion has had problems as far as I'm concerned, and some of them are dumber than others, but I think you'll always have that issue. I don't care. Drop me. Whee! Hi, Etreg. Okay, let's turn this in.
Blood and
Etreg looks over the
thunder.
devastation below.
Our job is almost done, Drakfu. It's time to deliver the death blow.
And we have Burning Steps quests. Glory amidst chaos.
You and my son are going back to that mountain. There's 3 orcs who survived the attack, and we won't rest until they're dead. That's right. I'm talking about the big 3. General Thorgazog crawled back into the Firegut furnace, and Dragon Lord Niralak is cowering in the cave on the mountain peak. Zalun is in the back of the Skull Warren, plotting with his fellow warlocks. Leave your mark, Drakfu. Topple these corrupt Blackrock orcs once and for all.
Okay. Let's do it. Gee, would they recognize me? I mean, after all, I was just wearing a troll face.
Probably not. Because they're stupid.
That should answer a few things. I'm trying to remember some other questions that I've gotten that are WoW related, because people appreciate more when I do the WoW related questions than anything else. I mean, I could talk about other games here, but the only other games that I've played have been stuff for reviews, so there really isn't much to go over. Oh, Firegut Furnace. Let's head over here. Take care of Thorgazog before he has a diarrhea attack, and then we're all screwed. Oh, the smell. The horrible smell. Hi, buddy. You know, for an ogre mage, you didn't really cast anything. There we go. Oh, cool. We're getting some rune cloth. Unfortunately, though, we don't need it. Okay. So Thorgazog is over here, I think. Yep, he's back where he originally was in the furnace. Hi there, General. Whee! And that's General Thorgazog dead.
Not the rush to battle!
If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Hi, buddy. I'll just take care of you. There we go. Oh, man, we just had a bunch of respawns. Okay, Ariok, we need to go look for the other one. I think they said that the Grand Warlock is in the Skull Warren. So we'll take care of him next. I don't care about you Blackrock invaders. And into this cave. Now, it could be that both of them are in here. I don't think that's what they did, but it's been a while since I've done the Burning Steps quests. Ah, here we go. So we have some Blackrock necromancers. Oh, noes. Well, let's go back down to where Dragonlord was and see if maybe he's still there. Oh, hi, Flamekins. Spinning crane kick. Nope, it's the High Warlock down here. So, first of all, spinning crane kick. Okay, so we've taken care of the High Warlock. And I have a feeling that Niralak's probably where the Warlock was. So we'll take care of him really quick, and that should do it for Burning Steps. We can move on into the Swamp of Sorrows.
Wow, that orc voice actually hurt your throat a little bit.
Streets of Fury! I'd gladly do the Drakfu voice over an orc voice. That hurts. Thankfully, in Legion, I probably won't have to worry about that too much. Might have to worry about that in Burning Crusade content, though. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling that he's probably on the other side. So, let's just go ahead and go grab him. And I actually think after this, we'll probably ding 57 or get really close to it. Then we'll be one more level away from the Burning Crusade. We'll, of course, finish the zone that we're in and move on into the story of the Burning Crusade. You know, what story there actually was. I'm saying that in a mean way, but one of the things that makes me kind of sad about Burning Crusade in retrospect is a lot of the story around it has since been retconned and is weird. But we'll cover it as best as we can. In this cave? Yep, there's the Dragonlord. There we go, Dragonlord. No, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, so turn that in, and we're going to head back over to Flamecrest. In the meantime, though, I'm going to go ahead and do a magic cut so that we can get this sped along. So we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Etrick bows.
Welcome home, boys.
There we go. Wong! 57. One more to go. The Spoils of War.
While the Blackrock orcs still swarm in their spire, I doubt their plans will take them anywhere near the innocent people of Redridge anytime soon. You and Ariok saw to that. I'd say we were fairly resourceful here in Burning Steps. Those warlock supplies we collected certainly came in handy, as did the obsidian ash that we used to conceal our dragon. There were, however, some collected items left over. Please take your pick before you move on, beyond the steps.
Okay, so check this. And, let's see, you peer inside and find. So we get a I guess that's supposed to be a sword, or maybe that's supposed to be in... I'm not sure. Let's just go ahead and collect it. Yeah, Cracked Orb of Dominion, which we're not going to need because we don't use offhands. And the boots, we could probably use those. So there we go. Yep, they are an upgrade. So we'll move over to them. Oh, and Ragged Jong, how long have you had stuff? Friends on the other side.
I come with news from Blackrock Spire. We have a new visitor. His name is Acrid. He speaks people of strength, people of intelligence, of dexterity. You ought to go to Blackrock Spire and speak with him.
I think this is a Blackrock Spire quest. Yes, so we're not going to take it. Instead, we'll probably take it when we actually do Blackrock Spire in Dungeons and Drakfus. So that actually does it for the Burning Steps. It is time for us to move on to Swamp of Sorrows. And thankfully, we actually have a path that will lead us there. But till then, I'm actually going to go ahead and magic cut while we make our way to the Swamp of Sorrows. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, welcome back, everybody. So we're basically taking a background that's been created since the Cataclysm that bypasses Burning Steps into Red Ridge for... I believe it's just for Horde players, but Alliance can also access it, and it just bypasses straight into the Swamp of Sorrows, otherwise known as the Black Morass. So now we are in Swamp of Sorrows in the new Horde outpost, Bog Paddle. That's good, because we need to talk to Trade Baron Silversnap.
Yo! Time is money, monk, and I've got plenty of each. What can I do for you? Hey, Berea.
All right, so Maliciously Delicious.
You know, I've got a problem you might be able to help me out with here. See, in addition to the fine pursuit of arms dealing, I've tried to liven up entertainment here in Bog Paddle. Apparently, there's a bunch of these Makara things in the North Waters. They don't take kindly to the wild beach parties we've been throwing.
I wouldn't think so. They'd probably be very territorial.
Joke's on them! I'm gonna be pushed around by giant lobsters. They're my next source of revenue. You're gonna bring me some of their tails, and we'll turn a problem into a profit. Blech.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to spit at you guys. So we need to get 6 intact Swamp Shore tails.
Be good.
And we'll also get the flight path while we're here. And there is another quest to be gotten, so we'll take care of that as well. And it is from Bruno Goodgroove.
Yeah, what do you
Bruno. Drinks on the rocks.
What's up, bro? We were just in the middle of our completely spontaneous beach party when something terrible happened, dude. I had a whole case of Silver Snap Ice, the Baron's own drink of choice, until the Silk Crawlers stole them. I've never seen crawlers drink, but they took them right into the water and down into the beach. Down the beach. We still need a sort of awesome hero who can help retrieve our specially branded favorite beverage.
Bruno stares at you a moment.
That means you, brah.
Alright. So, we need to go grab some Silver Snap Ice, and also some Makura tails. Hi, Silk Crawler. Apparently you don't like Silver Snap Ice. I don't know why, but you don't. That's okay, though. Okay, so... Are you still broken? There we go. And we also have you. Let's use the Crackling Jade Lightning to bring you over. Start working on those intact Makura tails.
I can't carry any.
Oh no, we actually have hit the inventory cap.
No! Item cap rage!
Inventory is full.
It's alright. Take care of these guys. If I can at least get one of these done, that'd be great. Yes, I am rolling underwater. I don't care about the physics of it. It's just happening. Oh, that actually reminds me. There was a ring I got, too, that I haven't equipped yet.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, I'm halfway there for at least one of them. Why don't I go ahead and speed this up so that we can just get through it. Okay, we're back, people. Let's go ahead and turn in these quests.
What's up?
On behalf of the illustrious and always neutral Steam Wheel Cartel, welcome to Bog Paddle. We're proud to be on, the only beachfront resort we can get it. Deliciously delicious. You got those tails? Don't be trying to put no hacked up ones on me. I can see it now. Our own famous Bog Paddle lobster poppers, made fresh from the sea. Oh, it's like this stuff writes itself. Your help is very much appreciated, my friend. I'll start seeing if I can't cut you people a favorable arrangement, eh?
Have a
All
good
right.
one.
And
Keep
we...
it real.
Oh, he has no
Time
request,
is
so...
money, friend.
Oh, he has two more, so mostly harmless. Here's another favor you could do for me, pal. We had a whole shipment of landmines coming from Booty Bay just the other day, but someone stole the whole lot of them in the night. Whoever it is must be sloppy, because they dropped them all over the swamp to the east. No goblin I know would be that careless. I need you to go gather up those landmines for me. I'm sure they're perfectly safe and disarmed, every single one. Yep, totally.
Be good.
And then finally, crock out. The Stagglebog east of town is swarming with crocolisks. Swarming, you hear me? I've sold every bit of crocolisk you can imagine. Crocolisk hides, teeth, tails, tongues, eyes, you name it. My point is, they ain't selling anymore. There aren't too many crocs. We're oversupplied and underdemanded. So since they're of no use to me, and they occasionally eat my guests, I need you to just kill the suckers. Do me the favor, eh? I'll be here negotiating things with your people.
Have a good one.
Okay, so we need to do that, but we also need to turn in the other quest. Excuse me.
Time is money, friend.
You got the goods, bro? Yes. Our ice-cold, refreshing silver snap ice. I can't thank you enough, dog, for this entirely spontaneous act of heroism. Here, have your very own bottle as a totally sincere gesture of thanks. Be sure to tell all your friends how good it is. Uh-huh.
Inventory is full.
No! Get rid of something.
Yo.
Just so that we can turn this in. Okay, cool. We're good. Something tells me I should have cleaned out my inventory after the dead mines. Oh, and we got another quest. Let's grab that really quick. Or at least I think we do. Ah, Pierre Fichelet.
Time is money, friend.
Ah, you there! Yes, you! You want a good word to put in with Trade Baron? Give me a hand. I heard you're the one that got us all those Makura tails. They were wonderful, but not enough for proper swamp food. I need drumsticks for my gumbo. There's plenty of swamp striders just outside of town in the Sorrowmurk. I want the biggest drumsticks you could find.
Hurry back.
Okay, so we got that. Now, unfortunately, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are absolutely enjoying Legion as much as I probably am. And of course, I will see you guys next time for the next episode of The Tale of Drakfu.